Hi everybody, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm here again with the episode number 2 or the second episode of the Crazy Craft Challenge that Pam and Louise had started. And today's challenge is we have to make 3 journaling cards using paint with your fingers or your hands. You cannot use a brush. So I just brought along a few things that I would start with. So I'm going to put these two off to the side. I have 3 pieces of, this is watercolor paper. So I just cut them with my tear ruler. And because I wanted to have the crazy edges or the torn edges with the ruler. So that's what I did. And I also have, I'm going to bring this here. I brought along some paints. I have the metallic Goldie paints, and I don't know where these are from. These are from Amazon, but I don't know the maker. And then I have these Meiling watercolor. Here's my watercolor paints. I don't have a lot. This is all I have because I really don't paint that much. I just play. So I have that, and you can see that it is well used. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use, these gold watercolor paints, or if I'm going to use the gold wax. I use this a lot, and I absolutely love it. Besides the fact it smells so good. I love the way it smells. And then I brought along some black gesso. Not sure what I'm going to do or how I'm going to use it. So I'm going to put this off to the side, and I have wet wipes here, and I have wet paper towels because I don't know how messy I'm going to get. And then I brought some starter papers. These are, I think these are papers from Artie Mays. So I just brought it because I like the script on here, and I just thought whatever I do, I'm going to start it with script paper. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick it on there. And then I did bring along a stencil. So I'm thinking I'll use my black gesso on here. I think it's just going to be how you get along, when you start the project. So we'll see. I just want to tear this off. I think my plan is to have the tear edges on everything. So I don't want to put this on the whole thing because I do want to put some of the water paints on here. So let's see I'm just going to tear it, and I like to hold the larger paper with my right hand. For me, it tears better that way. But I don't want to have this over the whole paper. I want to have like a border because that's what I'm going to paint. Or try to paint anyway. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So this is there. So let me put this off to the side, and I'm going to start painting this. I have my water bottle, and I think what I'll do first is just wet the paints just to make them active. Oh boy. I don't know if you could see. Okay, there. So and I thought the watercolor, I'm not going to put it over the whole paper because it's going to be covered. So I just want to I'll make this a little darker, I guess. I don't know. Just playing. And I have no idea of what this is going to, look like. But I did bring along some, I thought You know, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to bring out my favorite ephemera that I have. And I did bring a lot of my ephemera is from Artie Mays and Tina, Andrea from Artie Mays and Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I have a lot of their ephemera because I just love it so much. You know, the ephemera that they produce is just my style. I just love it. When I craft with it, it just, how they say craft, and have fun and do what makes you happy. Well, their ephemera makes me happy. So, okay, so I guess this is a good start. I didn't bring any water, so I'm just going to have to. Okay, let's see if I can wet this here orange. Maybe it looks like this was like a brownie orange, and maybe that'll give like a vintage look. Maybe I should have waited for the red to dry. And another thing is the only videos I watched with this is Louise and Pam. I saw what the challenge was and how they did it. I did not watch anyone else's because I didn't want it to influence me with my decorating because I have no clue what anybody's going to be doing. So I just wanted to, I don't even know what color I'm going to do here. Maybe I should. I'm just going to edge this paper. Why? I don't know. Just because I have the paints here and I'm already all wet from the paints. So just to give it some, oh boy. Okay. I'm going to glue this down on here. And of course I have my Stella next to me, and sounds like she's getting ready to. She hears something outside. I can tell when she's getting ready to bark because she sits up straight and she's kind of listening. I don't hear anything outside, but you know, the faintest noise, she will hear it. And we have neighbors outside. Well, our neighbors outside, they all have dogs, and they're all very, very vocal. Okay, now this looks good. And I think when I'm through with this, I may edge it all in gold. I don't know. And I also brought along, I have these ladies from, and that's another thing, from Tina. I also brought the Edwardian ladies and windows. I just love that. Where's my scissors? So I want to somehow incorporate this on here. And I think I'm going to go for the middle lady because she's really vintagey looking. And maybe I'll edge her in gold. Okay, let's see. Let me put my scissors down. Okay, let's get her picked up. Oh, what I wanted to do is, see, I'm forgetting what I wanted to do. I want to put gesso on here. And I think I'm just going to maybe just go over little parts of it. And I'm going to go right on top of my mat over here. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, this is the kind of gesso I have in it. It works pretty good. All right, so I'm just going to maybe stick it on the corners. I hope this turns out okay. And I will go over on the watercolor paper just so that you know, I have this image all over. That looks nice. Okay, let's, I don't know if I should just do the corners. I guess I'll just gonna play and see what it does. Oh, I think this is going to be a glob over here on the corner. Oh, no, not too bad. It looks nice. And maybe I'll just get a little bit of the corner down here. It's so fun to play with the paint and the gesso, but it's kind of like weird doing it with just your fingers. I would normally just use the sponge with this. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna pick up this gesso because it's gonna get all over. Let's see if I can carefully wipe this. Otherwise it's going to be stuck on the mat again. Oh boy. I'm going to take a page from my paper here. And look what I did. I just placed it down on there. Okay. Let me get some of this off so I don't, because I have no clue how this is going to turn out, so I don't want to make it messier than what it could turn out to be. Okay, so I have the lady. Oh, this is going to be wet. Okay, so I have that little girl. Where did I put her? Oh my gosh, I don't know where she went. Oh, here she is. Okay, oh, she has gesso on her face. Okay, so we're not using her. Let's see. I think I'll use that pretty little girl over here. Put this on here. Let me cut her out. Okay, so we'll cut her out carefully. Now I'm going to leave a little border. Oh, she's so little though. You know what? Maybe I should put her on. I have some gold painted doilies that I made, oh, a long time ago. I did this with my acrylic paints. Okay, I'm just trying to think if I should. You know what I'm going to do? This is probably so crazy, but I'm not going to use it all. I'm going to put glue stick on here and then put the doily on top, but I'm not going to use the whole doily. I mean the whole card. Because it'll be bigger than the card. Than the journal card. Okay, so. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to glue. No, first I'm going to ink her. I'm just trying to think what color. I want to paint her. Paint the all around her, the border. Maybe I'll do the red since it's right here. I sure hope this turns out halfway decent, you know. Just mixing these colors here. Okay, so I will, this is kind of white. I wonder if, I don't know that I want to stay with this color. It's not even holding the color. I wonder, I just picked up a card. I don't know. I don't know if it's watercolor card. It's probably not because it's not picking up the color. Like it's not, watercolor would have grabbed it a little better, I think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is watercolor card. Okay, so I'm going to glue her on there. And we'll see what it does. Okay, so we'll put her over here. Okay. Okay, it's looking better. I'll trim this off. And maybe I'll raise her up. I have the that double-sided tape. Me trying around these corners freehand like this because it'll never go in my corner around her. I just don't want to keep it pointy. I think it looks better if we just round these corners a little bit. Oh, that's a, oh, look what I just did. Okay. Okay. And let's see what color. Let me get this covered. And maybe I will, for some reason I'm just staying with the red. I think because it's the paint that has the most water over here. Okay, I'm going to have to put more color on there. Now I do have this double-sided tape here. And I'm trying to think the best way to use this. Maybe I'll put 2 strips lengthwise. Just so she's a little raised up on the card. I have to give this more color. Here's my water. I don't know that I want to stay with the red though. Oh my gosh. I think I'm just gonna what other color can I put on here? I can do, maybe if I put a little blue, it's probably going to turn it purple. Yeah, I don't think I like that. Okay, I think that looks a little better. But what can I do with this? Maybe I will put some orange. Put some orange. I have no clue what I'm doing here. I just hope it doesn't come out too horrible, you know, because this is paints. But it is watercolor, so not that I use a lot of watercolor, but I think watercolor's very forgiving where you can always, you know, doctor it up with something else. Okay, I think it's looking better. It's looking better to my eye anyway. Okay, so if we put her on the side over here, and also what I brought along is I have dried flowers and I've used them a couple times on a couple of projects. And I do have, oh, that's all the same color. Maybe if I make this a little redder. Maybe it'll make it stand out a little better. And it just doesn't all blend in. I should have my little heat gun here. Okay, let's get that sticky off. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to. I love working with gesso. I mean, I don't do it too often, but I do like it. And now, let's see, I should bring in, wipe my fingers, get some of this paint off. And these are the flowers. These are blue. And these are ones that I have left over. And I thought somehow I can put flowers over here. I'm gonna have to bring some blue and green in here. I don't know where I'm gonna lay them, but I'm gonna get them out of here very carefully. Okay, so what if oh my gosh, I should have brought tweezers for these. I'm gonna have to drag it all the way down the table. Oh, you know, there's two flowers here. There's that little daisy thing looking. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some glue right there. Okay, just want to make sure I have the back and the front. Now this is the art glitter glue, so this should it's going to be wet right now and it's going to be white, but it will dry and it'll dry clear. Okay, so that's that. I want to put another one. Ooh, look at this one stuck right to my fingers. That's good. I'll put another one right down here. Whoop, oh, that's breaking apart. Little piece came off. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. And I wonder if I can put like blue flowers around there. Maybe if I put a blue flower over here. okay that this is, I guess my fingers are still a little sticky. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm just going to dab glue on there so it grabs on the paper. Because, you know, these are dried flowers, so they're going to break apart. So if I cover it with glue, I probably should have that other, I forget what you call it, that you put over that. Okay, let's see if I can get another group of flowers, or not group, but another little petal over there. Oh, I'm liking this. Now I wonder if I need to incorporate some kind of blue paint on here. I don't think so. I am liking this. Now it looks like it has chickenpox or measles or something, but it's, like I said, the glue is going to dry. It'll dry clear. Oh, I think this turned out nice. I probably should have edged that in blue. And you know what? Maybe when this dries, hopefully before the video's over, I'll edge that with blue. But if I try to do it, and I'll have to do it with my pinky, because I think, maybe, it depends what it looks like. All right, let me put this off to the side. And I'll bring in this here. I don't need that. Oh gosh. You know what? The dog outside, I do hear him across the street. And I do apologize for Scylla's barking. Okay, now let's see what I'm going to do here. I think what I'm going to do with this one is I will use blue. Oops. I think I need more. I'm probably going to just do the same thing, because maybe with this one I'll bring in the Edwardian ladies. It's funny how when you start making cards or whatever project you're making, and you know, as you go, it just kind of develops as you go along. I would say just bring in, you know, the material that you like and just play around. Oh, I think I like the darker on the edges. I just love to work on watercolor paper. I like to write on it also. Use it for a journaling card. Okay, so I guess that's good. And what's nice about the watercolor paint is it's not as gloppy as the acrylic. So do I want to do this again? I think I will. Where's my ruler? Okay, and let's see, I'm gonna turn it this way. And I will snip it off over here. And then I'm just kind of eyeballing it, and I think this is going to be a good length. Plus the fact this watercolor paper dries quickly. I don't mind having these darker dots on here. Ooh, which reminds me, I feel like I'm making like flowers. Maybe that'll be my next one, my third one. Maybe I'll make some watercolor flowers. Okay, so let's get glue on this guy. I'm really curious because after I get this up, then I will start looking at, I'll look at the other projects that others had made, and I'm probably going to say, oh, why didn't I think of that? Oh, I wanted to edge this in something. What should I edge this in? I should do it in like green or something. I'll make a green pile here. Oh, I just hope it doesn't come out too dark. I'll probably have to re-glue the back of this. But you know, this is the time to get the edges, you know, painted up or outlined, because it's going to be hard to do that once it's on the paper. Okay, let's see if this is going to... Okay. So let's see what I can do here. Oh, my Edwardian ladies. Okay, I don't know where I put them. Okay, I have a couple to pick from, and my window. I wanted to bring in a window. Just trying to think which one I can bring in. These are from Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I love these windows and ladies. I think I'm going to do a fancy window. This one to me is a fancy window. It just goes with the ladies. So let me get my lady out. See which one. And what I like about these is they are neutral. So probably I'm going to use the little one. I think she's a good size for this window. Okay, let me just cut her out real quickly. And the reason I want to do these so I can paint them. But they're so tiny that you have to be careful you don't cut her face or an arm off or something. Okay, so let's get the window. So I'm going to be finger painting all these. Okay, so let's see. I have to be careful of my paint over here. I think maybe I'll do it kind of like a pinky. Okay, let's see. How am I going to make this pink? Maybe I'll just do it really light. Oh my gosh, this is... It doesn't turn, it's not turning out bad at all. Give a little color up here. Okay, let's see. We'll do a little bit of, do a little blue for the curtains, maybe. Just a little. These are sheer curtains. They look like they're sheer curtains to me, so we're just going to do a little bit of a bluey color. I wonder if I should outline the window with something. I don't know if I with this gesso, if it's going to bring it to life. No, it doesn't. Okay, forget that. All right, I'll just going to put the window down. And the lady. Let's do, I was thinking of doing some kind of a greeny blue or something. Oh boy, this is not turning out that. Give her a green hat. Okay. Okay, let's see. We're going to glue the window down. Then I have to put some flowers by the window. Okay, so let's get this. She's really wet. I don't know that I want to. I think if I try and see how wet she is, I think if I try and glue it, she's gonna fall apart. Let me put her off to the side, and then I'll do something with this here. Maybe I'll okay, I think this is turning out good, and maybe I'll put gold on the edges after I put this on. The edges, they needed something from this blue. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to close that up. I'm going to put some gold. Some of my goldy, whoops. Let's see how this comes out. And then we'll get the lady on here. I think it's too wet. As I continue to put this on, I probably should bring my heat tool out. This gold wax, it smells so good. And it really lasts. It's really lasting quite a while, and I do use it a lot. you know where I love to use this when I do my corrugated cardboard toppers? I don't know. To me, the corrugated cardboard, when I play with those, I just think that the gold goes really good with them. Okay. This is looking good to me. I hope it looks as good to you guys. Let me bring my flowers. Okay, I'm gonna put these here. These are Tina's flowers also. I'm gonna cut this out. I do have a bunch of these already pre-cut. I just didn't want to look for them, you know, because I have so many different piles and different containers with things. But I'm just going to go right through those. You know, like I have a few different groups all around of the same things. Like I just don't have one pile of flowers, or, you know, so like I just take like little bunches and use them as I need. And I didn't feel like looking for them. I just wanted to grab a couple of things that I knew I wanted to. Oh gosh, they look so pretty. All right, I may have to go after another lady because look how gorgeous that looks. Oh, you know, I can use the wet glue. I don't have to use the glue stick. Oops. Oh, this thing is so... Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, I love that look. Look how pretty that looks. Doesn't that look pretty? Oh, I'm really liking this one. So let's put her off to the side. I think she looks really pretty. Okay, and I'm just going to put her right on the side of the other one. Now this one here, I think as I was talking before, I think what I'm going to do is make sure I have enough wipies here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a play towards, and I don't need this, doing wildflowers. Get more. I don't have much of my green left. See, this is I have green here that's almost empty, and then another green over here that is definitely almost empty. So I only have this one here to work with. Maybe I'll bring in this color here. I think it does something with the green. I told you I'm a novice at this, so I'm not sure. I don't know too much about blending the inks. So I think what I'll do with this one is I want to make, and I don't know how this is going to turn out, I want to make like leaves. Okay, let's see. Let's see how crazy this is going to look. Oh boy. Oh, it's not bad at all. Okay, Pam, I've watched you. If you see this, I've watched you in the past with your making your flowers. So let's see. It almost looks like a pineapple to me. Okay, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can make a little leaf out of there. Trying to make like a bouquet. Not a bouquet, but you know, like, because my paper is not big enough, but let's see. Alrighty. Now for the fun part. Let's see. I don't want it to turn into a mess, like, I don't want it to be like mud color, you know. I'm just going to put like 3 little dots all the way around. Okay, let's get a different color now. Oh my gosh, these paints are getting... Yeah, I think working with my pinky is probably the best thing right now. Oh, you know, I could put a bow on here to make it, you know, maybe that'll make it look a little like it is a little bouquet. Now, some of these flowers I have to make stems for them, right? Like that blue one over there. It doesn't have anything green near it. I'm really liking this. I don't know why, but I do. I'm just going to scatter some different colors from the flowers in here. Oops. I don't know. Do they look like flowers? Now I should probably get some kind of a, let's see if I have enough. Give it that middle. Okay, I think it's turning out somewhat okay. I want to try and bring in some, like a different color green maybe. Ooh. Maybe make it look like the underneath of the leaf. You know how some leaves, when you turn them around, like the back side of them, they're a little darker. It's so hard to get them. I want to try and make like the little leaves, like the little petals, leaves, whatever you call them. But it's hard to do it with your finger. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I probably should stop with this green because it's gonna... Oh, I like that. Okay, now I did bring... Oh, this here, these are like little stickers, but I don't think they're gonna work. These again are Tina's Shabby Dabby Doodah. These are her bows. Now I wonder if this bow here, the polka dot bow, or maybe I need the bigger one. I should just cut out both of them. And see which one is gonna go best. I tell you, her ephemera is so gorgeous. This is so fun. I can't wait for... This is the second episode of Crazy Craft Challenge. I'm really looking forward to next week's also. I believe it's the last week, so we have to go out with the bang, right? Okay, let's see. I don't know if I wanted... I wonder if the bigger one here would look... I don't know, that little one could be a little too small for me. Oops. The dog next door, you probably hear it. It's barking pretty loud. Oh, so much nicer. Yeah, this one's so much nicer. Do I need to ink that? Do I need to ink it? I don't think so. Oh, that looks so pretty. Do I want to edge it with something? Like maybe gold? Where's my gold paint? Here it is. Maybe I'll do the whole thing and then the bow in gold. I have to put gold on everything because I think this is how my project is going to go. And then I'm going to start watching the other videos. You know, like I said, I didn't want to watch them before I started my, because I had my thoughts. I thought I'm just going to bring in everything that I enjoy crafting with. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, so let's glue this down. Gonna glue this down. Now there's our bow for our beautiful bouquet. Oh my gosh, I am loving this. Here goes my gold. Ooh. I think I went overboard over there, but you know what? I think it looks good. And this is why, you know, in my head, when I was thinking of using everything with watercolor paper, and I wanted to tear it because I knew I wanted to edge everything with gold. And look at the way that looks. Look at the ripped, you know, like the torn look on the paper. It's so beautiful. All right, I'm not going to close that. Oh, I had more gold there. I'm not going to close anything up. I feel like the Tin Man with these gold fingers. Okay, here are my journaling cards, and I hope you like them. I love them. I don't even know which one is my favorite. Oh wait, did I want to edge this? Maybe I need to edge it with gold, or do I have it edged with gold? I'm going to use my little pinky because oh, I'm glad I have this paper raised so I can get to this a little better. Oh, my finger got stuck in the glue over here. These flowers are still wet. I don't think this is edged in gold. I don't want to hold it by the girl because I don't want to take the chance of getting anything on her face like the other lady. Okay. Okay. So there you have it. These are my 3 journaling cards. And I'll tell you, this was fun. This was fun. I'm really looking forward to the next episode. Okay, so this was really great. Thank you so much, Pam and Louise, for these challenges, because it really is a lot of fun. I think this is my favorite. I love these this floral bouquet, and then I like this, and then I like that. I don't know. I think these two are tied. I really like them all, but I think this one is my favorite. And okay, that's it. And you have a good rest of the day. I'm going to go check out the other videos now. All right. Thank you so much. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.